Hey guys, it's me again. I was over at the gym yesterday and I wanted to talk to you about something I noticed when I was talking to one of the people there. I like to go to the gym and do all the boxing stuff. It's a lot of fun to me and that's what I'm into. But when I was over there, I was talking to someone who was complaining about how much his hands hurt. He was saying how much his hands were hurting so much after hitting the bag and how he's starting to get shoulder problems and started reminding me of when I started. I started hitting the bag and I was using cheap gloves and I didn't have proper hand wraps and it really did just hurt after a while. Your bones start just aching. So I just wanted to give a little explanation to everyone out there of something you could do. The easiest thing is actually buy hand wraps. Don't get the 108 inch, get the 180 inch. Wrap your wrists several times. Wrap your whole palm several times around the knuckles. Go back and forth, and finish up around the wrist. Also loop it over your thumb at least once. But you want to have a good, firm, tight, snug hand wrap on both hands. Because this holds all the bones together, this gives you a little bit of extra padding up front, and it just protects your whole hands all together because our hands are not meant for hitting things. They're grabbing objects. We have a lot of small bones. So it's good to have proper padding so that you don't permanently damage your bones. This is why we have hand wraps and such large pads on the boxing gloves. Because quite frankly, they're not for hitting things. Like I said, one option is you could get the hand wraps, and that should at least help a little bit. But what I like to use is I like the gel wraps. It's basically the same thing as a hand wrap. It's just a glove like a weightlifting glove. You put it on, you slip it on, and it just has like a gel padding, kind of like a shoe insert. But my hands don't hurt anymore after wearing these. It still has elastic bands on the back no matter what company you get them from, so it pulls it tight, kind of like the hand wraps. Wraps around the wrist with a strap also, so it holds your wrist tight. And that's one thing to contribute to having more protection on your hands. Because I cannot stress that when you're doing practice and you're doing a workout, you don't want to hurt yourself. You're there to work out, to improve, but you don't want to get hurt. And another thing is do not use cheap gloves. Do not get $10 gloves when you want to do something for years. Because if you get something that costs you $10, guess what you're going to get back in return? Medical bills. So instead, just save up a little bit more money. Instead of going to buy burgers for a couple weeks or some junk food or new game, instead just spend like $40 to get a good pair of gloves. Like, don't go for the cheap Everlast ones or what's another cheap one? I went through like 4 or 5 different pairs of gloves before I got some good ones. I personally like Tidal because they're just made well and they're at a low price point. And my hands stopped hurting when I combined using proper wraps and good gloves because they have better padding in them. They're not cotton, they're foam. It's like a memory foam. It kind of shapes your hand and it just has better impact protection. My shoulder pain went away, my hand pain went away, my bones don't hurt. It's really worth just spending the extra $30 to get really good gloves. And I'm not talking like the $300 winning gloves. Just something that still costs a reasonable amount, but protect yourself. Because you're going there to have a good time, to work out, to improve, to fight, whatever you want to do, but you can't do it if you get hurt. So yeah, I just wanted to share that with you guys. See you later.